to be effective risk managers, to be an effective risk management function, we need to be bystanders, no more. No more. We need to become strategic advisors. And in fact, one step further, our CEO and others have said that banks are really technology companies operating in the finance domain. If that's true, we're not only strategic advisors, we need to become technology innovators at the bank. That's the evolution. That's the future. It's no longer enough to leverage technology. We need to innovate. To do so, we must invest in the right talent. And to do so, we must invest in the right partners to help us get where we're going. To transform from being spectators to being drivers at the bank. And it requires fundamentally a shift in our way of thinking. The shift in the way of thinking is comprised of 6 elements in this critical chemistry at work in the bank. The first element is to adopt digital. I hope you've all heard this message from others. It's so critically important. It's much harder to do, easy to talk about. I've got the easy job tonight. Only recently have people looked to digitizing the risk functions at a bank. Perhaps rightly, the first strategic imperative was to digitize the customer journey. We talked about our mobile-first strategy and our app development and so on. This is all important. After all, facing the customer and being customer-focused is critical to our strategy. But without digitizing all the downstream processes, inclusive of risk, risk quickly becomes the bottleneck in the process, and we've served no customer well. So digitizing risk is of critical importance. 2 examples at Scotiabank include, 1, our credit labs. So a credit lab isn't where we mix credit cocktails together. It's where we put together a multidisciplinary group of folks from risk, from the business line, quite often from operations, as well as data analytics and data science people, and they all get together to solve a problem. For example, while we have 20 of these going on at the bank right now, the one problem that we're solving is for small business. We're trying to bring together the cash flow information that we have about the small business, as well as something called firmographics I just learned about, which is demographics for firms, and other forms of non-traditional data to help us understand a customer's needs and how much credit we should be able to advance to them. And that this is yielding great early results on being able to extend additional capital to the right clients to help them build their businesses well. And we think in Canada, this will affect 20 to 30,000 of our clients. That's a great outcome. And it wouldn't have happened unless we put all these really smart people together in a room.